Sometimes it's hard to keep track of these years. Years keep on changing and sometimes it gets difficult to calculate all these years. So generally, historians use centuries instead of exact years because it helps them to see the big picture. A century is simply a period of 100 years.
हर 10 साल का एक decade होता है. Then each 100 year will make a century. And each 1000 year will make a millennium. We will only talk about the century.
When we talk about the centuries, the first question strikes in our mind is about the 21st century. You must be thinking that we are in the 2000 era, but how can we be in the 21st century? Let's find out. Calculating the century is simple. 1 to 100 is the first century. 101 to 200 is the second century, and so on. (1901 to 2000 is the 20th century. And when we talk about the 21st century, we are referring to the years from 2001 to 2100. AD-CE timeline works forwards and BC or BCE timeline works backwards. But here in all the centuries, the 100th year is missing. When we count 180 to 100 AD, there are only 99 years. 101 AD to 200 AD, there are 99 years again, and so on. Same happens in the BC BCE timeline also. We can count 99 years in 1 BC to 100 BC and so on. Here's the mystery of the missing year. For this confusion, you can blame the sneaky missing year 0 between BC and AD. Picture history like a giant train ride and years as passengers. Each car represents a century, holding 100 passengers as years. The train labeled AD, Anno Domini, meaning in the year of the Lord, starts with the first century car carrying passengers 1, year 1, to 100, year 100. On the other side of the tracks runs the BC, before Christ train, mirroring this system but counting backwards. This analogy helps visualize the flow of time, with each century a distinct section on this grand historical railway. It's just a calendar quirk. The important part, both 99 and 100 years can be right depending upon how you count. Plus, historical records can be fuzzy. So, centuries acknowledge that uncertainty. They also are easier to remember and discuss. But remember, exact years still matter for specific events. I hope your doubts are cleared. See you soon.